Okay, this is, I think, our final week for these rocks. They've been polished. That looks yummy. Those bad boys out. And we'll take a look. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll get those all cleaned up and see the finished product, hopefully. Okay, here are some rocks after running them through the 6090 and the Tumblebee. Looks pretty clear. Okay, we'll get these ready to pour and take a look. Here's the pour. Yuck. Okay. Let's get these all sprayed off. Beautiful. Okay. We'll get these cleaned up and take a look at them. Okay, here's week 1 in the chipper from Nat Geographic. Yucky. Yuck. Okay, let's get these bad boys cleaned up. Oh, beautiful. Alright, we'll get these cleaned up and look at them and see what we need to do with them.
Okay, so we've got the Tumblebee, Grit 1, 6090, and the Chipper, Grit 1, 6090. So let's take a look. It's still a little rough, we'll run it again. Still a few rough spots. Run that one again. Still some rough spots. Still some rough spots. Still some rough spots. I can do another week. That's ready for stage 2. This needs another week. Still a few rough spots. Still a few rough spots. Still a few rough spots. I don't think this one's ever going to be smooth, but we'll run it again. That can move on. That can move on. One more week. One more week. That's ready to move on. Ready to move on. Ready to move on. Still a little rough. Ready to move on. Still rough. Ready to move on. Give that one more week. We're gonna move that one on. Move that one on. Move that one on. Still a little rough. And this is the one my nephew found. Still a little rough. And then we'll just move these little guys on. They're generally okay. Okay, time for the chipper. Let's see. I don't know how much of that's going to rub off, but we'll put it back in the chipper for another week. This would move on to the Tumblebee. Move on to the Tumblebee. Let's do that in the chipper for one more week. I really like this one. We're going to move it on to the Tumblebee for another stage of week 1. That can go to the chipper. Tumblebee. Look at this guy, he's beautiful. We're going to move him straight to stage 2. He's already very smooth. And those little guys will just move into the Tumblebee.
Alright, these just finished their final polish. Now we're going to varnish with our borax for like 3 hours. So we will get that loaded up here. We got 1. And 2. Okay, we will see this in a couple hours. I'll show you what it looks like with the reveal, and then we'll go over them a little bit more in depth. Alright, I recently learned that there's a rock called mookite. And I thought, what better rock to tumble, since my last name is Mook. I also found out that it comes from Australia, which is the country where my father was born. So that's even cooler. So we're going to tumble some of this up. It comes in this red color. It also comes in this more yellow color. It looks like there's even some white. This piece is mostly white with a little yellow in it. That might be really cool. So I'll get these loaded in the tumblers. We're going to put a pause on a lot of our other stuff right now just because I'm excited to tumble this, and I'm hoping to get it done in time to make some Christmas gifts for my family with the same last name. I think they'd get a kick out of it too. So we'll show you that all loaded up. Okay, let's get some grit in these bad boys. Go 1, 2 and a half. Go 1 and a half. Okay, we'll see these in a week and see exactly what this grit did to him. Okay, here's the finished product, all varnished and ready to go. Okay. You see it's not too dirty, which is good. Okay, we'll get them cleaned up and we'll take a look. Okay, let's take a look at some of these. Now that they're finished, here's the long-awaited Rocky. It's my favorite one so far. He's beautiful. I think a lot of these got some collision damage on them. You can see it, but they're still very shiny, and I think this was an overall success. These harder ones, I think these are Jasper. They did pretty good, but a lot of them you can see has different collisions and stuff, which is a real shame. This one's my second favorite. Those circle things are so cool. granite one's kind of cool. This green one's very cool. Okay. These next two, some of the ones I found hiking. This one got a really good shine. This one got a decent shine. Better than I thought. This is obviously chipped off of something. I don't know what, but it got shiny, so we'll take it. This one's bottom didn't get polished because it was too porous, but it did get some shine. These green ones are super cool. Another porous one. These ones just don't want to shine no matter what I do, so I'm kind of done. I think that's as good as it's going to get. These craggly ones are kind of cool. Another beautiful tiger's eye. It's got some little dots on the back side that are pretty cool. Another one of these Mondo crystals. And there's the rest of them. It's a long time coming and we got some really cool ones. Excited to see how the rest of our rocks turn out. Okay, so we finished polishing one set, so we've got a free tumbler. These are ready for stage 3, they just need to be varnished. So, pour those in here. I have to dump out some water. And we'll get those poured in there and show you the borax. Okay, let's get these varnished. 1, 2 and a half. Okay, we'll get this sealed up, and I probably won't film putting the grit or the stage 3 grit in there, but we'll see this next week when it's run through the stage 3 grit.